Hey, this is Kaya, the Colorado Property Chick, and of course, your preferred lender. Are you thinking about moving to Colorado? You don't quite understand the property taxes or how they'll benefit you? Well, that's great. I'm gonna go over it all today. You ready? Let's go. Colorado has the third lowest property tax in the United States behind Hawaii and Alabama. The average property tax in Colorado is 0.6%. The national average property tax rate is 1.07%. It's a pretty big difference. Depending on where you're moving from, the lower property taxes in Colorado can make a large difference in your monthly housing expense or the price point of the home that you can qualify for. I came from Texas, which has one of the highest property taxes in the United States. For the same cost of home in Colorado compared to Texas, the property taxes in Colorado are a quarter of what they are in Texas. A quarter, that's a huge monthly savings. Let me give you an example. Property taxes in Denver, Colorado for a house that costs $700,000 would be around $4,000 a year. That's $333 a month. That same $700,000 price point home, property taxes in Texas would be around $16,000 a year, which is $1,300 a month. The difference between Colorado and Texas is $1,000 a month just in property taxes. Another example of property taxes in Colorado would be $1 million home. $1 million home in Colorado, the property taxes are going to be around $5,600 a year, which is around $470 a month. That same $1 million home in Texas, the property taxes would be around $24,000 a year. That's $2,000 a month. To live in Colorado would be a $1,500 a month savings just on property taxes based on $1 million home. That's a lot of savings. If you're purchasing a primary residence, most states do offer exemptions. Colorado offers property tax exemptions for seniors and disabled vets, where Texas offers property tax exemptions for homestead, seniors, and disabled veterans. And in Texas, if you're a 100% disabled vet, you pay no property taxes. So that could be a big benefit. Colorado does have a state income tax where some states do not. So depending on where you're moving from, the lower property taxes may outweigh the state income tax. It would just depend on your specific situation. For example, in Colorado, one making $150,000 a year would be paying around $6,600 a year in income tax. In Texas, they'd be paying zero. There's no income tax. So if we use the previous example of the $700,000 home, the $700,000 home in Texas, the property taxes are $16,000 a year. So if you were to buy a $700,000 home in Colorado, you would automatically be saving $9,400 a year by living in Colorado. And that's after you deducted the $6,600 income tax that you would be having to pay in. So it's quite a bit of savings. So basically, if you're buying a home in Colorado compared to Texas, the property taxes may offset the income tax. If you're renting a home in Colorado, you're probably better off renting in Texas because there's no income tax. If you're retired or living on a fixed income, living in Colorado would be way less per month when comparing the exact price point homes between Texas and Colorado. Texas overall does have homes that cost less, but when you add in the monthly taxes, it increases your overall monthly expenses. So you may not really be saving any monthly cost by living in a less expensive home in another state. It would obviously depend on the state, depend on the property taxes and income tax. But being that Colorado is the third lowest property taxes in the nation, it's good to check into that. You may be able to live in Colorado and save money. Of course, the overall Colorado property tax savings and the amount of income tax you would pay would be based on your specific income and the price point of the home you're looking at. The positive for Colorado is that once you pay off your home, since the property taxes in Colorado are so low, your housing expenses are extremely low, which makes it easier to own multiple homes, to save money, or to live on a fixed income. Hopefully you all have found this information about property taxes in Colorado useful. Please remember, I'm licensed in Texas, Tennessee, and Colorado. If you have any questions at all or would like for me to go over some of the numbers, I'd be more than happy to do it. Reach out to me. Thanks. Hope to see you soon.